Well, hey everybody, I'm Jan Erickson from Stepping Aside, and this is Correspondences for Work and Magic on Friday, the 3rd of September, 2021. Favorability today is excellent. Excuse me. Compassion, love, harmony, attracting a partner, all of that with Venus governing. Um, Again, favorability is excellent. We're going to craft a working that focuses on strengthening bonds with close partners and allies, given the situation right now of what's happening to women, our sisters in Texas, and bounties potentially put out on them for seeking something that is, you know, constitutionally protected. So let's see. If there's anything else I need to tell you about first, the rune divination, I'm going to reference it, but it's really to just give you an idea of the type of protection that you can invoke into your working. But it's Fehu, Awaz, and Perthro. And with Perthro, fate is playing a part in our relationships with others. Fehu has a transactional nature, impacts how we flow with others. That's Awaz there, the harmony that we flow with others. Let's see, are we going to control our own perceptions and have respect for others, or will the ego take command and make the situation somehow adversarial? Well, I think we know what the answer to that is. So Perthro represents the fate or the unknown and the effect of the Norns on the fate of men. So are we really, so just use this as sort of to get your mindset around the idea of dealing with toxic masculinity. Let's see if the 10th mansion of the moon, Al-Gebha, it is active today. So that fosters love and compassion and assists in defeating enemies and strengthens structures. And structures could be, the relationships, the foundational relationships that we have with one another that help protect us against enemies. So anyhow, refer to the correspondences for assistance there. But what I'm recommending is a 9-knot cord spell that could be used, a knot or cord spell could be used. Let's see here with, let's see, there's a spider crawling around over there. And you could use after you're done tying the 9 knots, then you could tie it together with a 10th to tie the cord together with a 10th, symbolizing the collective bonds we share. Incorporate protection, that idea, into the working to protect allies as well as the support they give to those vulnerable souls in need. And in that respect, our sisters in Texas. So use the hour of Venus for the working as well as any of the correspondences that may resonate. The noon hour might be best, but so are night hours to align the working with spirit for additional power. The planetary square for Venus can be used to invoke your intention. I'll include that in the Patreon post. As well as include representations of any goddess you're accustomed to working with, or you could use Eris, Hecate, Diana, Freya, Frigga, or Venus if working with goddess energy is new for you. Additional sigils for support will be there that include sigils for Antares and Spica. That's also on the Patreon version of this. So you'll see again the planetary square for Venus to invoke, and then I'll if you want to include those other sigils there, you can for additional support. I think it's reasonable at this point. You could open the working by doing a blessing of the Norns. This is out of my grimoire, as are the signs for the sigils for Spica and Antares. So you just kind of I took pictures basically and propped them up and everything. But you would start with saying Dea, which is goddess, Beo existere verdandi, which is blessed be verdandi, Beo existere schooled, blessed be schooled, Beo existere earth, or blessed be earth, perfectus in caritate, in perfect love, e fiducium, and trust, and then end with Awen, which is Awen. It's the three, it's this symbol. That's the Awen symbol. It's basically flow from spirit. And so basically you're drawing those energies into the working. You're opening with that, along with if you go and you do the quarters, you bless the quarters and invoke the quarters, you can do all of that as well. But then you can do the blessing of the Norns to get things going. and to put their protection around the workings. So that's what I'm recommending. You know, I don't know. This is a weird time, and things we should not have to worry about evidently have taken on an entirely mobster-esque type of bent here. Bounties on women, really, and their allies, really. How in the heck did we get here? Well, I think we know, but anyway, we need to do something, and we need to raise that awareness and invoke that protection for people right now, so that may need it. So anyhow, that's my suggestion for the day. Have a good day. We'll talk again Monday for more correspondences. We have Monday and Thursday are somewhat daily tarot and rune. The forecast over at Stepping Aside goes up 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. That's the big one. Another version of Esoteric Influences or the forecast is over on Medium, along with a version of the correspondences. But the biggest one with all the information is over on Patreon. If you are not a Patreon member over there, for me anyway, it costs $1 a month to join that. So if you want to do that, you can. Greatly appreciate it if you do. And if not, then you can at least get some idea of what this all is just by looking at either Stepping Aside, my blog, or over at Medium. So anyhow, thanks a lot, and be good to yourself, be good to one another, and blessed be.